Hi, I'm Ben Pearson, former Channel 5 Police Interceptor, and I put it out there on social media a few weeks ago about doing some Q&As. So these are the Q&As that you have asked me, so let's get into it. Let's roll the titles. I've just started in the control room. What is your pet peeve? My pet peeve is when people do not understand that we are not a walking sat-nav. We do not know where certain places are. X-Ray Romeo 52. X-Ray Romeo 52, go ahead. X-Ray Romeo 52, can you go to an RTC on Stockwell Street, please? Yes, I can. Can you guide us in? Yeah, Stockwell Street is off Albion Street. Where the fuck's Albion Street? Where the fuck's Albion Street? It's Bradford West. Where is Bradford West? What? I'm not a compass. I don't know where that is. And the guide you in. Yeah, it's on. If you go to Alpha Bravo corner India Sona Street, it's just by that street there. I'm going 140 miles an hour. I've got no idea what you're talking to me about. That is the pet peeve. What you should say is the major carriageway. Do you know where Manchester Road is? I do, yeah. Go up Manchester Road. It's your fourth right, second left. Thank you, I know that. But don't act like we know where we're going, because we don't. We've got to know a geographical area of probably 300 square miles and most major roads off that. That has taken me 19, 20 years to figure out. I knew a lot of Bradford, I knew Keith like back of my hand, I knew some of Halifax, I knew some of Huddersfield, and motorway units, and that's about it. So trying to tell you where a certain Stockwell Street is, just think about what you're trying to say to the officer, and if the officer's driving at high speed, give clear and concise directions and you'll do fantastic. But that is my pet peeve of the control room. And that's the only one I've got, because I do love everyone. If you were ever offered Christine back, would you take her? Oh, God. Right, I'm being honest with you. I'd love to be offered her back, but would I take her? No, because I know what's happened to her. Ironically, I'll put a picture up now. This is what's happened to her in the Pursuit. That was me driving. You can't hold on to the past. I'd love to get my old cars back, but you can't hold on to the past. Once they've gone, they've gone. You've given them up. I do miss her. I'd love to see her again. I'd probably love to have a drive of her. But would I have her back? No. Time moves on, and you never get with an ex, do you? Let's be honest, you never get with an ex-girlfriend. They're an ex for a reason. To all my exes out there. Yeah, so no, I won't, unfortunately. But yeah, I'd like to have a drive. I'd like to see her and see what she's doing now. So if you've got her, let me know. Is the shitbag a common term for the police, or is it just my term? It's just my term. We normally use codhead. No, you normally refer to them as a suspect or a nominal. But yeah, I refer to shitbags as shitbags because, let's be honest, major criminals are shitbags. If you go out burgling, you're a shitbag. If you deal drugs, you're a shitbag. So that's why I call you shitbags, really. If you're just a normal lad that's been locked up once, twice, you're not a shitbag. But yeah, it's just my terminology. It's because I'm from Yorkshire, and it's like, nah, lad, you're a proper shitbag. So yeah, it's not a police term, it's just one of my terms. So I do apologise if I offended anyone. And if you are a shitbag, take it on the shoulders. How do you cope with your anxiety around people? And please be honest. How do I cope my anxiety now? I struggle. I'm on a lot of medication. I find it hard to be around people. I don't look a lot of people in the eye when I talk to them. It's all right talking to you because you're a camera and you can't act back or talk back. But I'll spend a lot of time with my head down. I walk with my head down. I struggle to make eye contact. I'm not very, very good in what I would call as a natural situation. So being stopped in Asda, being caught off guard. If I'm doing something where I'm asked to go as Ben Pearson, that's different because you're going for a different purpose. But if you are just caught off guard with your family, I find it very, very hard. My heart beats, I start sweating, start hyperventilating, and I don't like it. So yeah, I don't cope really well, and I'm being honest with you with that. So yeah, thanks for that question. And if you're anxious about things, I do apologise, and you will get through it. So cheers. What is your favourite film to throw on a Sunday afternoon and chill? Oh God, old school stuff. Back to the Future, 1, 2 and 3. Goonies, it's got to be Goonies. Goonies is a fantastic one. Or something John Candy wise, Uncle Buck, Great Outdoors, you know, that sort of thing. Something just mellow, something you can just relax with. Planes, Trains and Automobiles, something like that. But yeah, old school 80s classics are where I need to be. Sends me back to my childhood, sends me back to being a little boy. and I love stuff like that. None of this modern crap. Nah, it's just got to be 80s stuff. But probably Goonies. I can sit there and watch it with my family, and I'd love it. So, hey, you guys. Roof, baby, roof. I don't think I should have done that. Do I think I make a decent criminal? Another question. Oh, God. I know a lot. I know how to do certain things. I know how to be DNA friendly, if that makes sense. I know how to trick certain things. I think I make an okay criminal. Would I want to do it? No. Do I have enough brain power to do it? No. Do I have enough energy to do it? No. But back in the day, I think I'd have made a good wheelman. I think I'd have been a good wheelman for a criminal fraternity, making off from cars and driving. Could I do that now? No. So my answer is I don't think I'd be able to do it now. But yeah, that's where I think my fourth book is going to come into play, because I do know certain stuff. But got to admit, I wouldn't mind having a go. Wouldn't mind. If someone said to me, right, plan a bank robbery or plan something like a bank robbery, you won't get arrested and we'll see if you can get away with it, I'd do it. I would do it. So if anyone out there wants to try and set it up, let me know, and I'd love to have a go. Coming to the last of these now. God, I love them. What's your thoughts on moving away from BMW again back to Volvo because of the vehicle fleet issue? I've said this for years. We should never have one vehicle fleet. I think it's just mad. Whoever's got on board with this needs shooting. So whoever's got on board with this needs shooting. Whoever's liaised with BMW and the Royal College of Policing, whoever you've got it on board with vehicle fleet management, you need your head checking. To have one fleet of vehicles under one roof is just madness. We've never done it. We've always had different sorts of vehicles, and I don't know if your hand's in any sort of back pocket or anything like that, but I just can't see why it works for everyone. You need to have different vehicles. You need to go through Volvo. You need to have Ford. You BMW, but you need to have all these different vehicles. And what really winds me up is people don't know this. There's a list of cars, and you'll always have one fleet manager. So one fleet manager will say, we're not getting these cars. So you might ring them up and say, can we have Subaru? We don't have Subarus. We don't do Subaru. You can't have a Subaru traffic car. Go to North Yorkshire, they've got Subarus. Go to East Yorkshire, they've got Subarus. Go to Essex, they've got Subarus. What have we got? Volvo D5s. Why have I got a fucking D5? It's on the list. Well, no, you've made a deal with Volvo, haven't you? That's why you've done it. So basically, they say there's not a list. So there's no list. It's an imaginary list. So what vehicle fleet tell you? It's an imaginary list. That's why they've had Lotuses. They've had all sorts of cars. Acteam have all these high-powered cars. You can have AMGs. You can have. I think you probably could have Porsches. You could have anything, but it's just what they want to pick at the time. So what they should do is go around all traffic officers, an idea of saying, right, what do you want? So for traffic officers, you wanted Subarus, you wanted, like I've said on the other video, you wanted Mitsubishi Lancer Evos, T5s, you want M140s. And then people say you can't have them. You should be able to give what the traffic officer needs to do his job properly. And each division should have a different traffic car for what their needs are. Some officers might need something with more 4x4 capability. Some officers might need something that's faster on a straight road because all they do is patrol fast roads. Some officers might need something that's got good off-road capability, but majority are really fast B roads. So your Subarus would do fantastic around there, your Golf Rs and things like that. So each division, I think, independent division, should put in a case for what their traffic cars should be. Again, no one should have one fleet of vehicles. I think it's burning them in arse. Whether they'll get it back, I don't know. Should you go to Volvo? I don't know. I don't think you should do. I think you should be looking at Fords, personally. I think they're good cars, they're cheap to repair. Bits are always easy. I think you should be going to, again, there's so many other cars that you could go out with, like Golfs and things like that. So yeah, that's open for discussion. I'd love to sit and chat to someone about it, why they think we can only have D5s, or you can only have this, you can only have that. Why we only get certain companies or certain organisations get 330s, other ones get 335X drives, other one gets M340s. Why there's a scale? Just give us the best car you've got. There shouldn't be a scale. Should give us the best car. Why vehicle fleet argue about it is beyond me, because they treat it like it's their own money, and it's not. You are there to deny criminals the use of the road, catch murderers, catch drug dealers, catch burglars. That's what your job is as a police officer, to deny criminals and apprehend criminals. So you should be given the best vehicles possible. and they treat it like it's coming out of their life savings. So I think that's where it's wrong. But I could talk about this for hours. This is the last question, so I hope you like it. Is firearms the Gucci aspect of all police officers? Is it the Gucci thing in the police? Absolutely not. Certain firearms officers do wear fake tan, have white teeth, and think they're bee's knees and carrying carpets everywhere. But no, it's not the Gucci job. It's extremely talented to get in there. It's extremely hard to pass all the courses, and especially when you go into the advanced part of the firearms team and the ACT team and things like that, the counter-terrorism units. It is good. You get good stuff given to you. But is it the Gucci part? No. Do people really want to do it all the time? Well, it affects your life a lot of time. You train every day to get a gun. You train every day with ammo. You taught to put the threat down. As soon as you put the threat down, you're suspended for a long time, and they look at prosecuting you for murder, which I just think is bizarre. Did I want to do it? Yes. If I weren't back in the police, would I do it? Well, probably if I were young and fit and I didn't have my boobies, my 6 chins and my belly, I'd probably want to have a go at it. But no, it's not the Gucci job. I don't know what is the Gucci job anymore. I do respect everyone in firearms, apart from if you've got a fake tan and white teeth. So questions and answers, I hope you like them. Don't forget, before we start these questions and answers, click the bell icon, click subscribe, click follow. If you want anything mental health wise, click on the links below. Have a look at my website now for t-shirts, merchandise, books. Get some in my book spot. They are really good, if I do say so myself. For all you in OSU and firearms, unfortunately they don't come with crayons, so you'll have to buy your own. And they've got big words in them. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I'm only having a laugh with you. Not really. And that's the questions and answers. If you like it, we'll see you next time. Tune in, big love, and yeah, stay safe.